got us into. Don't try this at home. Bad idea, bad idea.
Whose idea was this anyway?
I've been to most of the national parks in the lower 48 states of America, some of them 3 to 4 times apiece. Often I'm asked as to which one is my favorite. It's a tough question to answer as they are all so unique. Yet the park that has a special place in my affections and without a doubt draws my heart in the most is the Grand Canyon. From 2011 to 2015, I've been to the Grand Canyon 5 times, twice to the river and back on the south rim, once to the bottom and back of the north rim, and one trip consisted of a rim-to-rim hike. I've hiked with either my daughters or friends from church. This vlog is a tribute to the Grand Canyon by showing some general clips and documenting 8 of my best memories. So sit back and I hope you enjoy the video. On my 3rd trip to the Grand Canyon, I was accompanied by 3 friends. Our goal was a 3-day hike from the north rim to the south rim, spanning a total of 24 miles. We started off the adventure with the adrenaline flowing and high expectations on the North Kaibab trailhead. 2 miles later, we made it to the Supai Tunnel. Within 5 miles, we hit Roaring Springs, and after 7 miles of hiking, we arrived at Cottonwood Campground where we'd spend our first night. On the next day, we continued toward the Colorado River. Our first stop after 1.5 miles of hiking was Ribbon Falls. 5 miles later, we made it to the bottom. Some lemonade at the Phantom Ranch, a dip in the cold Colorado River, setting up tents at the Bright Angel Campground, and dinner at the Phantom Ranch. In the morning, we got on the Bright Angel Trail, crossed the Silver Bridge, and began our ascent to the South Rim. We took a break at Indian Gardens Campground for some lunch roughly 5 miles into the hike. It was time to really suck it up at the 1.5 mile rest house, but it was an occasion to celebrate when we reached the top. Yet on this trip, one of my best memories was a little surprise that John placed in Telly's backpack at the Bright Angel Campground. After a squirrel already rummaged through his belongings, he came across something he didn't expect. It was nice of you, Telly, to share your food with the wildlife.
They started eating the protein powder. What the hole that they did?
They went after the good stuff. Picked on the biggest guy in the group.
You got that?
Oh, they were munching away at that too.
Yeah. No, that's my dinner over there, so.
That squirrel might be your dinner. Anything from the first aid kit?
No, thank goodness, because I had lozenges in here. They're sweet. Throat lozenges.
Did you have, is there like juice or anything like that?
There might have been like an after dinner mint for the squirrel.
Let me.
They try going after your juice or water or anything?
No. I don't know where the nuts must have fell off.
Left a little trail to the bag for the squirrel. That's very kind of. Oh, whoa, what happened there, man? What happened? Is there something in there?
Really, bro?
What happened?
Is the squirrel still in there?
What's the matter, buddy? What just happened?
Bro, there's a snake in my bag.
A snake in your bag? There's a snake in Telly's bag, guys. Yeah, like a live one? Like a rattlesnake? What is it?
Where'd you get it from?
You got all kinds of critters. Hey, don't look at me, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm going in there so cautiously, too.
What's missing from that bag, Telly? Maybe you got some more animals in there.
I'm not going.
Couple of field mice?
My bag here. I'm leaving it here.
You want to lighten the load for the trip up?
I don't care. Good. They just lightened it for me. Come on, dude. Where'd you guys get that thing? And when did you put it in? When did you have time to put it in?
There's a snake in there?
Yeah, there's a snake in my bag, John.
You look so innocent, John. Why is that? There's a rattlesnake in my boots.
When did you have time to put that in there?
Whoa! Dude, look at that thing. You're brave to pick it up. I'll tell you, you're my hero. The second memory comes from the same trip. After an evening at the Phantom Ranch for dinner, and a night ranger talk, we returned to our campsite only to see that the wind did a number on our tent. As we finally settled in, the environment was less than hospitable. We should be sleeping by now. It's the final night of the trip. It's about 9:30 at night. We need to get up in 6 hours. Right now it's about 100 degrees in this tent. Our neighbors are way too loud. You've probably already seen a picture of the tent and the destruction and damage that's been caused by the wind. The wind is still very strong. We're planted on a lot of sand. The sand is continually blowing inside the screen. We're both covered with sand. It's getting a little bit scary because we got a big hike tomorrow. And it's just impossible to sleep. Moon is right behind us. It's like a headlight shining in the tent. I left anything out, Tully?
Nah, man.
No comment. Thankfully, we got the sleep we needed, and we're psyched for our 9.5-mile trip up 4,380 feet in elevation change. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're on the bottom of the Grand Canyon. This is Bright Angel Campground. What time is it, John, right now?
It is 5:18.
5:18. We woke up at 4, a little behind Tully's schedule. How'd you sleep, Tully?
Not good at all.
Not good.
Probably went to sleep at
2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. Wind's blowing, sand all in our tent, just noises in the background, hot. Probably had to be 90 degrees without exaggeration. We're just looking forward to get up top of the hill.
Cool. John and Trav, you guys ready to go?
Excited, man. Let's get to the top.
I'm gonna try to use some of this nervous energy and take it out on the hill.
All right, you guys are enjoying yourself, right?
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yes.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Final day of our trip. Didn't have any video of it yesterday, but a mule actually got tired and Tully was able to carry it up the rest of the way on his back. Tully, can you get 3 guys on your back today? That's equal to one mule, I
I
think.
can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen. All right, well, here we go. We'll check back with you later.
Here we go.
Memory number 3 comes from my first trip to the Grand Canyon. Accompanied by Anthony and his daughter, our plan was to hike to the bottom. South Kaibab Trail down, an evening at the Bright Angel Campground, and then up again on the Bright Angel Trail the very next day. Unfortunately, my daughter picked up the stomach bug, which made our hike a little questionable. As we walked the south rim of the canyon, we contemplated what we should do. Yet we decided to go for it. All right, guys, you all set for this?
Yeah, we're still.
3:44 p.m. right now. Goal is to get down by sunset. It's to begin the trail. We made it to the Colorado River late that evening.
Daddy, he's been helping me along the way. And yeah, I'm doing better now. Now we're at the Colorado River.
By the time we reached the Bright Angel Campground, it was totally dark. Here's Natalie and I totally exhausted that evening at our campsite. Yet the most memorable part of that hike was the exchange we had as we prepared to commence our hike and return to the South Rim early in the morning.
It's
All
really.
right, what do we got going on here, Natalie?
We're in the bottom of the Grand Canyon right now, and it's really early in the morning. What time?
There we go. We woke up at 4 o'clock. It's 4:50. We're all packed up. Pretty much ready to start the hike up.
And I'm really tired.
Natalie's tired. Julia, how you feeling? No comment from Julia. Anthony, how'd you survive the hike down last night?
It was intense, but doable, but intense.
Doable. And what's the goal for today?
Indian Gardens.
Which is halfway up the trail, right?
Halfway. We can do it.
We can do it. You think we could do it, Natalie?
Yeah.
All right, you're on record.
Yeah.
We got you officially on tape saying that. All right, we're doing this for the Lord. We're doing it for Mom too, right, Natalie?
Yeah.
Because as she said, you're strong and you can do it. All right, so here we go.
Where the hike down was a long way. It was like 7 miles.
Yeah.
And how long's the hike up? How long's the hike up?
Hike up is 9 miles.
9 miles.
But not as
the
steep,
hike is.
but 9 miles still.
Not as steep as he said.
So we got our backpacks. Here's Natalie's. Here's Mr. Marsango's and Julia's.
And Dad's gonna carry
There's
my
Dad's
backpack.
right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that's on record. I don't know if I'm going to agree to that.
But I have the stomach.
Natalie wasn't feeling good, but she made it. She thought she wanted to quit, but she made it, right?
Yeah, Natalie did great.
We made it. In an effort to travel as light as possible, it seems I've yet to learn the need to pack enough food. Here's Kayla and I pigging out on pizza after our North Rim down and up hike in 2013. And here's Natalie, Kayla, and I going crazy at the Grand Canyon restaurant late at night after the down and up hike in 2014. Yeah, one of my most memorable times was the conclusion from our rim to rim hike. We were dying, malnourished, sick, you could even say a bit delirious. You can see the look on Telly's face as we finished and were heading for the shuttle. When we arrived at the Grand Canyon Deli Market, however, we waited in line and the line wasn't even moving. So reenacted here from a trip to the Grand Canyon a year later, you could see Telly just grabbed a sandwich that was wrapped and prepared. He sat down and he started eating it. He got some strange looks from the clerk. Of course, he paid for the sandwich later before we departed. But that sandwich never removed more than 1 inch from his mouth until it was fully consumed. Enjoy some more random footage before we begin memories 5 to 8. My fifth memory is the Phantom Ranch Canteen located on the north side of the Colorado River at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Built in 1922, the Phantom Ranch is a mid-sized dwelling that offers shade and cool air for tired and overheated hikers. Light snacks are available as well as dinner for those who make reservations. The popular beverage is cold lemonade served throughout the day. For me, the Phantom Ranch signifies destination reached and mission accomplished. That is, until you need to turn around and begin your trek back up to the top of the canyon. All right, Trav, there you go. Ice cold lemonade, Phantom Ranch. Cheers, big dogs. There he is.
Salud.
All right. The sixth memory was my 2013 trip with Kayla. We arrived at the Grand Canyon and were prepared to hike the North Rim. Our goal was to take one day to hike to the Cottonwood Campground, which is 7 miles away, then one day to hike to the Colorado River and then back to the Cottonwood Campground, which is another 14 miles, and then one day from the Cottonwood Campground back up to the North Rim, which would be 7 miles. Unfortunately, I became very sick later in the evening. It felt horrible. We canceled the trip and we stayed at the Kaibab Lodge, which is a few miles outside of the park. I slept a lot and Kayla did some reading. The next morning I still wasn't feeling too good, but wanting Kayla to see the inner canyon suggested a short hike from the rim to the Supai Tunnel, which is about 2 miles in and then 2 miles out. However, once we reached the tunnel, my energy returned, the adrenaline was flowing, and I asked Kayla the big question: how about going all the way to the bottom? She thought I was joking. She was hesitant, but soon persuaded to do the dreaded turn and burn. 5 more miles to the Cottonwood Campground, and then 7 miles back up the same day. Partially losing my mind, here's us at the so-called Pump House Rest Area about 1 mile from our destination on the bottom. All right, so how we doing? This is pretty intense so far, and we got a long way to go. But basically, we have broken every single rule, haven't we, Kayla?
Yeah. Not enough water?
No, well, the water I think we're okay on.
I only have 4 bottles.
Not enough food. We're walking up in the heat of the day.
Turn and burn.
Oh, we're doing a turn and burn. Never do a turn and burn. I think I broke every single rule. Except for I'm not pregnant or think I might be nursing a child. So
Hopefully not.
I'm okay on that one. We still got a long way to go. See ya. Bye. All right, Sis, where do you go?
Gotta go to sleep.
All right. I forgot to mention there's one more rule that we're breaking.
What?
It says do not hike up in the heat of the day.
I said that.
Are we covered that one already? What time is it right now, Kayla?
Like 1.
Does that count as the heat of the day?
I think you would count that.
I think the heat is getting to me.
Pretty safe to say.
And here we are at the Cottonwood Campground. All right. Oh yeah, Kayla.
We made it to the bottom.
Yay, celebration. Good job. Kelly did a great job. This is our campsite, isn't it?
Yeah.
I paid $15 for this campsite tonight, and I'm getting at least 5 minutes of use out of it since we didn't sleep here.
Yeah. Pretty
All
nice.
right, nice. Show you around the campsite. It's our home for 15 minutes. Get $1 a minute.
It's worth every dollar, Dad.
Oh man, okay, now we gotta go up. You ready? You're not ready. Can I stay at our campsite a little longer?
Yeah, this is nice.
Nice
Come on.
campsite.
I paid $15 for this.
All right. Also memorable was our hike out that same trip in 2013. We were both really tired, and a lightning storm was rapidly moving in. These videos show the final leg of our one-day, 14-mile journey. They kind of speak for themselves. You're doing great, Kayla. Every step is one step closer. I can smell some pizza, some cheeseburgers. I can smell the finish line. Let's get out before that rain comes down.
Almost there.
You did it. You did it. See?
Oh. I need to sit down.
Way to go.
Alright, Dad, please.
Good job. Completing a major hike in the Grand Canyon is a rewarding experience. When you see the top of the rim and begin to hear the voices from others, a thrill and rush of excitement runs through your body. Here we are, the final steps, and the celebration after we completed our 3-day rim-to-rim adventure. Woo! I can't even scream. I got no voice left. Oh man.
Be able to take our pictures, sir?
Oh man. Get those things out of my hands. Nice job, brother. So many memories from the Grand Canyon. Big dog. Beautiful scenery, sweat, mild injuries, intense physical exertion, great camaraderie, accomplished challenges. It's been a wonderful gift from God, and one after experience thinks, never again, but immediately feels the somewhat unexplainable urge to keep coming back for more.